week 11. What?
Hold on.
All right, best 2 out of 3.
All right, we're playing rock, paper, scissors for an ETH.
All
Ooh, no! Yes! Let's go! Let's go! All right, week 11 portfolio video. Right now, Ben is in Dubai, like riding camels and hanging out with M&M Crypto and all those guys. So anyway, I'm here to fill in for the portfolio video again. Let's pick up where we left off for the $1,000 portfolio. We're only down $98. $650 of it is in stablecoins, and that portfolio is split up between Ethereum, ADA, and Sand. For the $10,000 portfolio, we're down $854 with $5,800 in stablecoins, and this portfolio are these coins as well as XRP, Matic, and Optimism. For the $25,000 portfolio, we're down $2,100, but $15,000 of it is still in stablecoins, and this portfolio has these coins as well as BNB, Algo, HBAR, and Filecoin. Some of you in the comments might be saying like, why haven't you guys switched up the portfolios? Like, why aren't there new coins and stuff like that? Well, you don't have to feel like you have to do something every day. Just because you watch price action every day doesn't mean you have to act on every candle. We're waiting for a lower price action. We're being very patient to time this market the best we can to optimize these portfolios. For the ISO 20022 $5,000 portfolio, we're actually up $421. And that's because these coins, Quant, XRP, XCC, XLM, and Algorand are all up, with ADA, HBAR, and IOTA down. But at least really Quant and XRP have been the real performers in this portfolio. And we still have $1,800 of this portfolio still in stablecoins waiting for a better time to get in. Also, people in the comments have been wondering about Ben's DCA portfolio. Well, that portfolio isn't in the same login as these ones, and I don't have that. So when Ben comes back next week, he will fill you in on the DCA portfolio. And I'm sure everyone's wondering about AJ's Algorand. I put in $5,000 at Algorand, and if I just bought that $5,000 and held it the whole time, I would only be up $183. And what I did with it is not this. What I did was risky business. I wouldn't advise anyone that's a beginner to do what I did with this portfolio. This is for advanced traders who understand the market fluctuations and all the indicators and everything like that. Also, the indicator system that helped me get through this portfolio, that helped me time it really well, is Lux Algo. Lux Algo is the best indicator system on the market, and if you want to get in on Lux Algo, click the link in the description. So like I said, what I did here was risky business. So what I did, I bought $5,000 in Algorand, and I think the price was like 31 cents or something like that, and it bought me 16,199 Algo. And then, if you remember, like a week or two ago, Algo pumped up. And when it got to 38.5, I know it went to 40, but when it went to 38.5, I sold it. Because I knew the RSI was overheated, I knew it was overbought, and I knew it was gonna come back down. And when I sold it for $6,200. So I made like $1,200 from that sale. So then the market came down because I knew it was gonna come down from the CPI numbers and all the stuff with the Fed and inflation and all that. So I timed it perfectly. I bought back in this much money at 31 cents for a little over 20,000 Algorand, and I'm up in total a little over $1,400. Like I said, I wouldn't advise jumping out and jumping in if you're a beginner, and it's definitely a risky move. But if you know what you're doing and you understand the market, these are the kind of moves that you can make to optimize making money. Yeah, some people on Twitter have already titled me the supreme leader and commander of the Algorand army. And I will take that title, but I want them to give it to me. And if they do, I mean, I'm waiting for them to get back to me. Hopefully they will.
Algo merch when?
Algo merch when? You know, maybe, you never know. Shout out to my Algorand army. If you want to hit me up on Twitter or Instagram, my name is AJ Writes Crypto. I will respond to you if you message me. I love talking about crypto. I love talking about Algorand. I really appreciate everyone who's followed my story since I started filming, and it's been a lot of fun. And have yourselves a great rest of the day.